So good afternoon, participants. We are waiting for others to join. We'll start the session in maybe next 5 minutes. Okay, so now let's start the session. And what are we going to do in the next 2 days? Let me show you that. So we'll be using two of the websites for developing agentic AI, make.com and n8n.io. So I have already made 4 AI agents that will work on some tasks, on some triggers. I'll be showing you that, and we'll be making hands-on for that only. Those who are coding along with me, it's going to be a beneficial for them. So let me share my screen with you. So now here we come, and let me open make.com and n8n as well. So you can see here, it ships AI workflow that survive in the wild. And then here you can see this one. Explore our library of AI agents, start building with pre-built AI agents, examples. If you want, you can examples from the library. You can take the examples here. But I have my own set of things that are much simpler than this for beginners, beginner friendly. You can browse by the category as well, whatever you want. Incident post-mortem report, or maybe for customer service, you have event commerce and customer feedback agent, and all these things are available here. For HR and recruiting, you have job fit assessment interview, HR stack. For productivity and warehouse, you have inbox priority management. So email assistant is there. So if we go to email assistant, what it does, it will show you, they have videos as well that shows everything what this scenario does. Configure inbox overload by letting AI triage your mail. The agent categorizes incoming messages, draft context aware replies, and summarizes the thread. So these are quite big ones. For the beginners, we'll go with very small one. So let me log in. Then those who are coding with me, at all given point of time, you're free to put your inputs in the chat box, and of course, I'll be helping you to make the agents that I have with me. So I'll be doing continue with Google. If you want, you can also do it. If you're doing it for the first time, it may ask you for some permissions. Please give it. Yesterday, I guess we made one already, new account. So now you should see an interface like this. For you, your credits would be more and you would be having more days left, but it's fine. So you come to scenarios, you have create scenario here as well as scenarios here. So you click for scenarios and see, I have this one, simple sheets to email. This one I have specially made for beginner friendly tutorials. What this one does is, the moment I trigger something here, when I say this one, it will see anything, the data that's there in my sheet, and it will send it to me on Gmail. Now, from where is this sheet coming? Of course, that question should be there in your mind. So for that, we go to Google Forms. And in that, I have made a simple sheet that has 3 dry fruit items. So it says untitled form. If I rename it, and maybe I'll name it, what is XLR demo, right? So now this is an XLR demo form. How to create this, if you want, I'll show you that also. It's pretty much simple. You do plus plus, and in Sheets you can do. Right now we have 5 responses already. Fine. So now I'll come here and I'll make a new response, and let me show you my email as well. So those who are willing to do, please pay extra attention here. So here we have the last email was from Planet Sparks. Here you can see at 2:50. If I do a refresh also, see, that was the last email that I got. There's no email after that. At 2:50, I got some email from Planet Sparks. You can be a star teacher and whatever it is there. I have not opened it. So now I come here and this is the form. I have said all these things compulsory. So now I want to capture data from the user. So this is my form link. Shorten the link. Copy this, Control C copy, and then if needed, I'll put it in chat box as well. I'll paste it and hit enter. So see, this is the form and it says welcome dry fruits. So customer name. So I'll put XLR trainer. Okay. Customer address. So I stay at NIBM Pune. So I'll put that address. And since it's each season, so I thought I'll use this. So customer has a radio button option wherein they can go for only 3 types of dry fruit, or others. I'll go with cashews, maybe because I like that more. And I'll send an email. They want my email. So my email is hasanfattamoin@gmail.com. So the moment I hit submit here, this data will go to some sort of sheet. And what sheet is that? Okay, before I do submit, let me show you that. So again, how to make it from scratch, I'll show you, but then you will have to do it. I'll held your hand and take you. So here we have dry fruits. So see, last it was updated on 9:48 in the morning, today's date only, because I do take session at AISSMS as well. So now if I do submit, right now, what is the time? It is 3 o'clock plus 15:11. So now if I do a submit here, so it says your response has been recorded. And see here at 3 hours 11 minutes 45 seconds, XLR trainer NIBM Pune cashews 2 kg Hasan Fatta Moin. So from there, I got the order here. And now we want an email stating that, hi Moin, your order has been done. So for that, What I'll do is I'll come to my make agent. Now this is connected there only. If I double click here, and then if I do run once here, I'm doing it run once. So it's fetching data from my sheet and sending me an email. So now if I check my email, if I do refresh once, and see I got a email, your dry fruit order confirmation. And see, hello XLR trainer. This was the name that I added. Your order has been confirmed. Product is cashews 2 kg. Thank you for shopping with us, dry fruits. So is the scenario understood? Fine, so I believe we need more of theory and less of practical. I specially made this one for the class, but then it's fine. So again, one more scenario here that is not related to this, but then what we did yesterday. So for that, again, we come to make. And this one, we have news coming in. At every 15 minutes, it will fetch the new news. And AISS MS demo is the name of the sheet where it will go. So let me open that. So here you have this sheet. URL is not mapped. So I'll delete the URL. And right now we have only until 6. So I'll double click here. Oops, no, bad choice. So I want it to run after every 15 minutes. So by the end of the class, you will see at least 3 to 4 new feeds, or maybe more if I do run once. From here, the data is flowing. I guess it's going, but it's not showing in the UI. So see, it says Pune weather. That is the feed here. In the same, we have a copy here. So this one maybe I'll show. And this idea goes to my blogs. So maybe I'll run this one so we get URL as well. So my blogs idea. So here we get Pune weather and F1 TV. So now let me run this one after every 15 minutes. So it will run after every 15 minutes. And if I check my email here, and see this week, today's update, Pune's weather, and it will be automated after every 15 minutes. So we'll come here and see again after 15 minutes, you will get some updated sheet here. So any doubts, anyone? So now this is another platform that we'll be using for the next 2 days. One is make.com and this one is na10.io. So for na10, I have a sales bot that gives answer to the sales and a restaurant menu order taking form. So if I go in my na10, and this is my sales report. So now in this, I have a trigger. Trigger is where your automation will start. In my case, here when I send a message, it will start. The message will go from here to an AI agent. Behind the scene, it is using Google Gemini as its brain. And then it has a sales sheet. So let me rename it sales sheet. I'll show you this sheet as well. And then calculator will calculate everything and give us the result. So if I show you my sales sheet is telling from sales detail sales. Again, we'll be using it, making it our own. So sheets. Do I have a sales detail? Yeah. Sales detail is my sheet here. And this is the name sales. So all the products that I have, maybe I just have only 3. I'm more concerned with the dry fruits. So now I just want to know that what is the sale of cashews in the month of January? It's only for January. This is all dummy data. So here, if I come to my NA10 and if I do, okay. So if I do a start now, open chat, and 1 minute, there's some sort of UI issues. Let me close it and open it again. So we have sales report. If I open the sales report, of course, we have chat. So when I open the chat here, go to sign in. So your agents models, you can talk to them. If I open my sales resource, if I do execute steps, if I tell hi. So now if I tell what is the cashew sales for January, so see it's telling me then how much was refund. So it's giving me all the details, total sales, total refund, net sales, and this all details are coming from here. If anyone is expert in Excel, they can see it. The data exactly matches. Just give me 1 minute. My N18. So now this one looks much better. So you just see the UI as well. So if I do hi, so see, hello, I'm your dry fruit shop sales assistant. How can I help you? What is the price of almonds? We have not fed it in our database, but let's see. I'm sorry, I cannot tell you the price of almonds. My capability is limited to sales and data calculations. Why? Because here you see, we just have this data. If I add one more sheet here with the price and give it, it will give us the price as well. So now, if I ask it, what amount of almond was sold in Jan. So now the moment I hit enter from data, it will go to agent, then it will go here, then it will come to read sheet, then calculator, and then it will give me the result, I believe. See, it's going to Gemini, it came here. Then of course, again, it went to Gemini, then calculated the performance. And now you should see in January, the total amount of almonds sold was 1380. Refunds for almond in January was 1060. The net amount of almonds sold was 320 only. So let's see, since the data is very small, 1380. If I come to my sheet here, I also don't know. So let's see. Almonds 850 success, almonds 520 refund. Against almonds 530 success. So 540 refund. So here this one gets negate. So you are 10 minus, here 520, and then 850. 850 minus 520, so 530. 630, 730, 830. So 300 something was the amount of money that I made by sale of almond. Yeah, 320. So is this understood? If you want, we can make this from scratch. So Dr. Tarannum ma'am, see, this is a sales agent, and what this one is doing is, see, the moment I integrate it with the AI agent, I've already done it. So this one is having a Gemini chatbot connected to it and a sales sheet. If I show you my sales sheet, this one has sales data, sales detail, and sales. So where it is in my Google Sheets. So maybe here, if I want to add some more items, I can add items. Now this is just dummy data. And maybe we want to see how much was the refund for raisins. So 600, I guess only 600 was the refund for raisins. So this sheet is very small. It is for understanding purpose only. So maybe if I ask my chatbot, it will read the data from here and it will show me all the details. So sales report, and here I need to go back, I guess. Yeah. If I to execute steps, there's nothing to execute. Yeah, it's showing me all the rows, numbers, success, and all the things. So now let me close it. And here, if I ask this one, what was the refund amount of reasons? So see, it's seeing here, it's again doing to the refund amount of resin is 600. From where is this data coming? It's coming from here. If you scan this entire thing, and we are interested into refund, so refund, 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 3 refunds are there, but we want resin. So the resin 600 refund. This refund, of course, it's there, but it's for almond, and this refund is again for almond. So is the workflow understood? Should we make this one? If any of you are willing to do with me, I can do it again. I've done it a few times. I'll do it again. If you're willing to do, I'll show you how to make it from scratch. Believe me, it takes 30 to 35 minutes and we can make something like this. Because it will have some errors, some configuration issues. So is anyone willing to make it? Fine. Okay, fine. If 2 years are there, that's more than sufficient for me. So thank you for your interest. Go to n8n.io. Please hit this website and create an account. All you will need is a few things. Let me put it down on the sheet itself. What are the things that you'll be needing? Account on n8n.io. Second, integrate it with sheets. You'll have to integrate it with your sheets. That's it. And then Gemini AI API. Only 3 things are needed and you can get it. And of course, in the sheets, you will need dummy data. If needed, I'll show you the dummy data as well, or you can generate your own things. So we'll need these 4 things. And believe me, if you have these 4 things and 35 minutes of time, you can make your first agent automatically with me. So So you will have to have an account on Google Sheets as well. So once you have made an account on n8n.io, tell me, then we'll go ahead. See, this week for students, we are getting news again automatically, Chandigarh news. And if you want, we'll get this in the sheet as well. So it's all coming automated. Again, after 15 minutes, we'll get one more thing. This week for student, this week for student, today's update, today's update. That is coming from Make. We'll see Make later on. See, this one, the scenario is on. Every 15 minutes, it will trigger automatically. So is the account created on N8N? You need to go with get started for free. Since I have the account, I'm going with the sign in. Fair enough. Fair enough. So I'll do sign in. We'll go with create account. It will ask few questions, basic questions like what you're using for this and that. So the moment when you create an account, okay, this is all the thing that is not related to you. So I'll to a place where we are together. Just give me delete this. Yeah. Delete now. You hit the plus button here. You get workflow, personal, and you should see add first step or build with AI. You see a plus button here. Are you seeing this interface, everyone? Those are doing. You hit the plus button here. Here you should have 15 days left, 0 out of 1000 executions and all. We are not concerned about that. So is this screen visible, everyone? Baloch ma'am, Malappa sir. Yes. Okay. I would appreciate if you chat it in the open window. It's fine. There is nothing like personal chat. Okay, fine. Sure. Okay, my name is Moin. You can call me by my name. So now here we come and we add the trigger. Any message that we want, we should add first the trigger. It can be a form filling. It can be a WhatsApp chat. It can be a response from the data. So the moment you do add first step, it will give you many options: trigger manually, on app event, on a schedule, on webhook, on form submission. I'm doing here on chat message. Again, let me show you what I did. Add first step. So on chat message. So when I chat, I want it. So close this one. And then you should see when chat message received. Something like this. So if you double click here, okay, if I do execute step, this button. So you will see a chat window here. If I tell hi, it will tell node executed successfully. See, node executed successfully. If I tell hello, again it says workflow executed successfully. So are you getting success message? At any point of time, if you feel like I'm going fast or anything is not understood, feel free to stop me. But one request, if you are coding with me from the beginning, then only stop me. If you have joined in the middle, please don't stop me. It's not going to be easy for me to catch up. Fine. Okay, so I believe it's working for everyone. So hi is working. So now when we send the message from here, our message should go to some sort of artificial intelligence. So for that, click plus button here and go with AI. You search for AI or automatically it will be on top. AI is there. See, build autonomous agents, summarize or search documents, etc. So AI agent, every AI agent has three parts. Okay, 1 minute. So AI agent, and just stop it here. So see, every AI agent will have chat model, its memory, and tool. Three things are there in any AI agent. So are you seeing this? Now the problem is when you do high, this one will be a failure. Why? Because my message is going from here, but it is not getting forward anywhere. Maybe I'm trying to call any one of you, but you have put my number in block list. So see, if I do high here, see it says problem in node AI agent. You should see this. That means we are at the same level. Earlier when this was not there, it was fine. But now it's there. That means your data is flowing from here. It is going to AI agent. But your AI agent is not ready. It is not configured to take the message. Error in workflow. Are you getting this? You should get it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. After clicking trigger chat message option. Okay. No, sir, you need to click here on top. Execute the step. It will show you here at the bottom. Okay, let me do it again for someone who's doing it for the first time. Okay, those who are done, stay here. Those who are doing it for the first time, I do understand. So you have something like this. You go to add first step and then you go with the on chat message. Okay, so just stop it here. So here it is. So now we have it. And then at top here, you should have, since I am already running it, it's telling me execute the step is not allowed. For you, it will show execute allowed. Okay. Execute step if I do. And if I do hello, see it says node executed successfully. This is part one. If you just do right click here, execute step, that is also fine. If you run for your execute step, that is also fine. There are multiple ways of doing it. No issues, Subhasik Mishra sir. You are most welcome. So when it is alone, it is working fine. Workflow, I'm happy. But then when I try to connect it to another app, you have a plus here, and then you go with the AI, and in the AI, you go with the AI agent. So every AI agent will have three parts. Chat model, that is the memory and tool. Chat model will be what type of model you are using. Large language models, we have done the theory. Memory, if you want it to remember something. And we have tools. So now here, if I do high, it will not work. Error in workflow, and that is fine. So now we need a chat model for it. So click on the plus here. And then it will give you many chat models. Go with Google Gemini chat model or Grok chat model. Let's go with Google Gemini chat model. Maybe for me it will not work because I have used many a time. So I may go with Grok, but go with first Google Gemini chat model. So now here this one, I have my API key already configured, but for you it will not be configured. So for that you need to come to a website. One minute. AI Studio, AI.studio file. Yeah. Search for AI.studio and it will take you to this website automatically. I'm putting it in chat box if you want. You need to come here on this website. And then, are you all on this website? You are seeing something like this interface. I believe it is same. Yes. Thank you, Mishra sir. So now you come here to your API. So at the left, you see get API key is there. API stands for Application Programming Interface. It is a bridge between two applications. For example, Mumbai and Pune, they are connected by a bridge, for example, or maybe Pune and some other city, Lonavala, is connected by a bridge. So API will act as a bridge. So click here, get API key. For me, I do have few keys. If you don't have, go for create API key here. Get API key, create API key. I already have some API keys, so I'm not going to create more, but you can go with the create API key. Okay. And then here you can put your project name, anything. For example, I've said demo one, Gemini project display, anything. When you create it, it will be there. It's free tier. You're not paying anything. So once you create it, is API key pre-created? Again, if you find it hard, please ask me. Okay. What about you, ma'am? I guess what was her name? Baloch, ma'am. Yeah. Yeah. Dr. Tarannum Baloch. Ma'am, is it created? Okay, fine, fair enough. So now here you click and you will get something like this. That's your API key. My API key is different. Your API key is different. Copy it. Again, how do you get it? You click on the key. See, you have a finger when you hover your mouse there. API details, project name and all. So on the top, you have API key. Copy that. We all have different API keys. Good evening, Dr. Murlidhar. So it is copied. So here we come. And in the chat model here, we have Google chat model, correct? Double click. And here you can go with Google Gemini Palm. API account to anything is fine. And here it will ask you for a model. So I'm going with flashlight. And for you, it will ask you your credentials, API key. Please put your API key here. For credentials, please put API key in credentials. It will ask you. Here it will ask you, here you have a button here. It will ask you something like this. See, I've already added my API key here. And then HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol, you have all get, post, put, delete, everything, save it. Connection tested successfully. It has done it already. I didn't do anything. But make sure you put your API key, not even a single alphabet should be missed or jumbled up. If you have ADF, you put ADF only, you don't put FAD. So now there are many models. You can go with Flash 2.0 Lite, 2.0 Lite 1 models are there. Very good. So now here what we do is, let's try to execute this one again. And see here if I do hello, earlier it was telling me error. Problem in node agent, the service is receiving too many requests. Okay, fine. For me, it says that service is receiving too many requests because I have used free API many times. For you, it should show you how can I help you or something like that. The moment you try Hello, it should tell. How can I help you? Or welcome or something like that. Is it showing? My problem is different and I'll fix my problem in just 1 minute. I'll delete the Google. You don't need to delete the Google, okay, API. You don't need to do it. I'm doing it because you can see I'm using it too much. Morning class, evening class, morning class, not good. Nothing for free. This world is very different. So I'll go with Grok. So here, if I come to agents and let me search for Grok. Yeah, Grok chat model. Grok is comparatively cheaper and free. So Llama 2 is there. So now I have added Grok instead of GPT. For example, you are using Samsung phone. Now you are using Xiaomi phone. Nothing else. Great. So it's not a big deal. So now if I do in the chat box hello, if I do hello or hi, please check your parameter. The moon has been okay. This model is no longer in service. So what I need to do here in Grok, I need to come and I need to change the model. See, there are many models here. So maybe I'll take another model, Quen 3B, and that's fine. Okay. The previous one was not in the usage. So now if I come here and do hello, see, think, okay, the user hello, that's a good, maybe add an emoji, blah, blah, blah. How can I help you today? So you should see something, sir, why that Gemini showed error for you for this time, as I am using it hundred times. It has some limits for free users. Sir, nothing comes for free, sir. That's the problem. Even here, you see, I have 2 days left. After 2 days, I will have to pay for this also. I'm using free version. For you, at the top left, it would be showing 14 days. See at the top left. 15 days, 14 days. Maximum 15 days or 14 days. That's it. Then they'll tell, okay, you want to use? No problem, but pay us. So we have connected to the AI, but then, okay, fine. If I tell what is the sale of cashews, it has no memory. Okay, there is no tool used here. So see, without that, if I'm asking what is the sale of cashews, it is searching on the internet and it will tell me some different answer. Yeah, see how to find the latest data, market reports, industry trends, local sales, contact local agriculture. Let me know if you are need help narrowing this down. So now this one knows what is cashew, but it is not having any details of my sale. What I am interested in my sale. Okay. So for that, again, what we do is we come here and here in Google, we'll create a sheet. So here you see sheets. So how do you come here? Open a new tab. You have this 9 dots, Google Apps. Click here. And in that, go to sheets. Fine. So inside the new sheet, you can do a blank spreadsheet. Create a new blank spreadsheet. For me, I already have a sheet. So this is the data. If needed, I'll copy and send you the entire data in the chat. This is my data, of course. If you want, you can have your own data. And I can share you the sheet as well. Link. This is just the dummy data. So now this is the dummy data and we need to connect this. Make sure you rename it. I have put it sales detail. Okay. And this sheet I have shared to sales. In case you don't change it, this one will be untitled or maybe this one would be sheet 1. I don't know. For the sake of simplicity and understanding, I have done it. So please do it. Once you are done till there, tell me. I want you also to have a sales detail sheet like this. Of course, you can add and remove values in it later, but first do it with me. Then of course you can do it on your own. Once it's done, please tell me in the chat box. Then we'll move ahead with the next part. Okay. Waiting for others. Or you want me to do it? Or we should do it together? If you want me to do it, I'll do it. I'll make one more sheet. Done. Okay, Subhasik Mishra, good. Okay, so I'm assuming it's done. Again, at any point, if you feel like I'm going fast, please feel free to stop me. It's completely all right. I won't mind repeating 10 times. If at least 2 or 3 of you are also learning from it, believe me, I would be happy. So now, here we come. And then, see, we have already connected our chat with the AI agent. Now we come to tool here. We don't need any memory. So we come to tool here. And in the tool, we search for sheet, Google Sheet tool. Okay. What we are going to search is Google Sheet tool. Again, for you, it will ask you for authentication. So what is this is you click here and you sign in with Google. You sign in with Google. This is my Google account. You give permissions to it, and it has already permissions. If it does not have, in your case, it will not have. Just tick it and do continue. So whatever data is there in your Google Sheets, okay, connection successful, this window will automatically close in 5 seconds. So see, my authentication is done. Manage OAuth to recommended. It's done. So now, what is the name of my sheet? The name of my sheet is sales details. Okay. So here I come, set automatically, share with the sheets, and here in the get rows, I'm just going to get the rows. Here from list, I'll come and it will show me all the sheets that I have in my Google Drive. My sheet name is sales detail. Here you can see sales detail. Okay, fine. You get insufficient parameter for OAuth2 callback. Okay, fine, fine. This is the error that you get. Okay, let me copy it. I've copied. I'll help you out. Don't worry. And here in this, I have only one sheet here, and that is sales. If you have multiple also, that's fine. Sheet sales. And then if I do execute steps, I have taken your query. Don't worry. I'll help you out. So it will show me all the, see, all the details from my sheet are here now. On 31st January, I have element refund 540. Let me check. Yeah. 31st January, element refund 540. And on top, I have 2nd January cashews 500 success. Yeah. So it's doing it. And now coming back to your query, sir, let's go to Cloud AI. So now I'm trying to solve a query. Okay. So sir, see, it says no worries, Mohin. This is very common N8N OAuth issue. Let me break down what's happening and how to fix it. This error typically arises when N8 does not receive all the expected query parameters like code and state after the user is redirected from OAuth. The most common reason is mismatch or missing redirect URL. Get your N8N direct URL. Go to your N8N instance credential. Open auth you are trying. Copy the redirected URL shown in the credential. It looks like. Do you have sir, something like this? Since you are on it, N8N your will look like this. And add that to your URL path, sir. Again, retry to do it and you will get it done, sir. Not an issue. Even I have added the same thing here. Yes. Good. So now we have our data also. Good. No issues, no issues. We all learn by mistakes only. So now what happens is we have our brain also ready. So then I come here. If you do execute steps, you should see all the orders here. Like whatever was there in your sheet, even if it had 1,000 rows, it would show you 1,000 rows. For us, it's only just 9 rows or 11 rows maybe. So now here we come and we want to add one more tool because we need a calculator to calculate things. So again, we come here to plus and search for calculator. See, calculator is here. Why? Because calculator will do the calculations, right? So add it. That's it. So you have a calculator, a sheet, and we need to rename it. So we right click here and do rename. And then I'll put maybe stocks. Okay. So this is my stock sheet. This is my AI. This is my calculator. And the last thing is an AI agent. Here we need to put some sort of brain. Okay, signing in Google. What to do next? Okay, signing into Google. And sir, 1 minute. After signing into Google, no sir, we did not. Okay, here in the stock sheets, I just renamed it, sir. Rename it to stocks. Your sheet is there. You rename it to stock. That's it. That okay? Okay, in the Google sheet you are telling. Okay, 1 minute here. In the Google, we never went. We went to Grok, and we in the sheets. Okay, double click here in the sheets, sir. You came here, sir. Google 2 auth is showing. So now here you come. Keep this one set automatically only. This one sheet within here operation get rows only. In case you want to change it, you do append. Right now, keep it get rows only because we are getting the data. And from list, keep it as it is. And click here. It will show you all the items that are there in your sheet. Yeah. So here, if I show you my Google, see here. If I show you my sales detail, my blogs idea, AISSF demo, dry fruit, food delivery system, you can see these 5 items. So here, if I show you, oh my goodness, yeah. So sales detail, my blogs idea, ASS demo, food delivery system, dry fruits, it's taking everything. So I want sales detail. And inside the sales detail, if I show you, Sarji, I have only one sheet. Of course, for the next agent, if you want, we'll go with other sheets as well. Sales, only one page is there. So for that, I come here and I have only one page here, one sheet here, sales. So save, and then you do execute steps. So whatever is there in this sheet will come here as output, execute steps. See, node executed successfully and you get all the data. And now, of course, you are free to amend the data. You can do whatever you want with the data. Perfect. So now the last thing is we need to put a customized agent prompt. So for that, let me check my previous agent's prompt. And how you do is I'll show you, double click here and we need to do the agent prompt. So now this one is maybe XLR sales. Right? Save it. So now I just want to see the system prompt. What is the system prompt? I don't remember it. Or maybe I'll get it from the. Okay, fine. I have made a sales bot for dry fruits. It has 3 fruits only. When we ask for sales details, the AI will look in sheet and calculate the amount. Data is ready. All I need is a system prompt for my AI. Fine. So I'm asking. Sure, quick few questions. So please answer the above and I'll find AI agent will find. So what tone? Let's keep it friendly and professional. Fine. Let's keep it English, Hindi plus English because most of us use that. So friendly and casual, English. And next, what are the 3 dry fruits? Almonds, cashew, and fine. Almond, cashew, and raisins. So see, this is the AI prompt. You are a friendly and helpful sales assistant for a dry fruit business. Your is to help customers with product information, pricing, and other order calculation. Fine. Only sell 3 items. If a customer asks for about your product, politely tell them sorry भाई, अभी हम सिर्फ बादाम, काजू और किशमिश सेल करते हैं. Your main job, fine. So now let's copy this, and it's telling you how to do it also. So I'm copying it. First, I'll test it on my own, and then of course I'll give you also. You saw how I got it, okay? Even you can get it, not very hard. And of course, I believe you all are more experienced professionals than me. So we double click on AI agent, right? And here we come, add options, system message. And here I'll paste this system message as it is. Fine. So now we will not need this. Right? And we are here for sales. So we are just for sales tracking. So your main job is calculate the total amount based on query. उसका main job यही है. Present the result clearly with product name, quantity, price, and thing. Fine. So we are not taking any sales order. So we don't want this reply. When a customer नहीं one user asks for sales detail, use the Google Sheet to look up for the latest stock data. Calculate the total price based on the query. Right? And fine. Send result in an easy. After calculation. Right? So now here you see you are a friendly and helpful sales assistant. For a dry fruit business, your job is to help with product information, pricing, and order calculations. Friendly, casual, and warm, like helpful shopkeeper, response in English. So we have three products. Fine. Your main job is use the Google Sheet tool to look up the stock data, calculate the amount based on your query, present the result clearly with product name, price, and quality. Fine. So I'm copying it, Control C copy, and then let me execute this first. So now, if I try to tell what amount of cashews were sold in Jan. So see, this one is going here. It's going to stocks, right? 2 January 500 किलो. Since we have said English, so it's giving us January में cashew काजू की बिक्री के बारे में. If somebody is not comfortable with English, sorry, in English, you can go with only English. That is fine. Okay. कुछ और मदद करूँ. So maybe I'll come here and change the language. But you got an idea. So I'll put the chat here. Respond in English. You just change here to English or any other language. And let me change it to English only in system prompt. System prompt is shared with you. So now this one is becoming too much of like AI. So respond in English only, right? Since they are all teachers here, they should not feel like, what is this happening? Right? So now here we come and execute the steps. Right? So now if I ask you, what was the refund amount in Jan? I don't have the refund. Okay, fine. Let me see. If is it sales and then okay. It should show it. Fine. How much was total sales in Jan? It's working. What was okay? It's telling all refunds were inclusive. Was there any refund? It says that I don't have access to refund information for refund. Please call our customer support. But we are telling it's clearly having data for refund. Your calculator is not working. Okay. Fine. So in order for calculator to work, Sarji, what we need to do is we need to go in the tools only. Okay, let me show you. In the tools here you come, add a plus and search for calculator and click it. That's it. If you do execute step, there's nothing to execute. I don't know how to do that. No parameters are set to be filled. One thousand 300. Okay, it's telling unit, 1 minute. So maybe our system prompt is something wrong. 850 unit is not there. That's the price. So maybe we'll come here and search for AI prompt. So this is called AI training. So maybe this is not the best of the prompt. So I'll get the prompt from my previous thing. I'll show you that prompt. Maybe that prompt is better. So here, if I come and do sales report, that was also made using AI only. So here, Control A, Control C copy. Now I have executed that. And of course, here in the tools, you can see you have calculator and all these things. So here, XLR sales, AI agent, and here in the system message. Fine. So I have changed the system message and I'll share you the updated system message. Okay. The reason why your calculator was not working was this. Even mine, it was not working maybe because the prompt was not correct. So now if I do execute it, what was the refund amount in Jan? So it says not executed successfully. It's going here. Yeah. So now calculator was refund amount of almonds. So it's going to grok sheets. So the problem was in the AI agent's brain. We need to tell calculator performs math calculations. So I believe now it should work for everyone. Is it working? If it's not working, please feel free to ask questions. That's fine. I believe it should work. Workflow is not going to sheet. I think I did some mistakes. Okay, fine. I'll show you again what all I am doing. Workflow is not going. See here. First, we open the chat. There is nothing in the chat. Chat we are connecting to AI agent. In the AI agent, sir, you need to come here and in options, you will get system message. You need to add this system message as it is. It's there in the chat, sir. Then you come here in the tools, click on plus, go to Google Sheets. And then you rename it to stocks and connect it to the sheets and you do it to the calculator. And now workflow is not going to sheet and calculation for me now, sir. Workflow is not going to sheet and calculation. Okay. Did you change the system prompt? And it happens. See, trial and run is a part of learning. For who all is working? Yes, sir, is done. Oh, done. Working, sir? Okay. What about others? I guess 3 of you were doing it. Mallappa sir, Subhasis sir, and Tarannum ma'am. So if you want, you can change now some system prompt and you can put your sheets also if you want. If you have some sales sheet or maybe your student data sheet or something and it will do your calculations on your behalf. Believe me, it does it. Even if you had a very big sheet, it would do it. You don't need to do calculations. It will do it automatically for you. So should we do another project? And if you have business WhatsApp and if it is integrated with like Facebook Meta account, you can do it on the trigger of WhatsApp. You send a message from WhatsApp and you get answer back to WhatsApp. But for that, you need WhatsApp business and a Facebook Meta account because Meta will do it. Developer.facebook.com is the website. From there, you get the API key for WhatsApp. So should we do another project? If you are willing, tell me. I'm always ready. And if you feel like, okay, for today, it's sufficient, then also it's fine. Fine. So now that would be the last one. So you can close all the things. And this one will make more simple, okay? So that you go to make.com. It's not in my hand, doctor. It's a ma'am who shares the attendance. I'm in the training department. Unfortunately, I cannot share the attendance link. So here you go to login. Okay, let me show you again what we are going to make and how we are going to do it. I should have received 2 or 3 emails. Yeah, see. Right? So I believe I've updated the share request. Here you see we get this week Ken Kronos, whatever is there. So now I believe manage sharing. Anybody with the link can use it. So now just one simple thing on make. Like I said you, we have scenario, sheets to email. And of course, from form only we'll get the sheet. So we'll make a form. And then name. Okay, published. Shorten URL. Copy. Paste. And this we can circulate it to anyone. So maybe your name. Demo 123. Address. Pune. Maybe almonds. And then the reason I am putting my email ID only because I want to email and show you. Tarannum ma'am, course material maybe on LMS will be there on the last day, because I believe theory plus practical. So theory notes will be shared, of course, but for practicals, how do I share the notes? I am really not aware of it. Like whatever we are doing from last 1 hour, I believe that's completely practical. How do I share that notes? Because I myself don't have a lot of notes. You can see even I am doing stuff on AI, asking things and doing it. Still, I'll try to find out. Okay, okay, fine. Only theory will be shared. Theory will be shared, ma'am. Is your agent working, ma'am? Fine. So now, if I do a submit here, let me open my Gmail. And here you see there is no email as of now for dry fruits order something. So the moment I share it, demo 123 name from Pune. So I do a submit. Okay, let's change to system message only, ma'am. I guess I shared the system message. One minute. Just copy this exact system message and paste it in your AI agent. Double click on AI agent and paste it there. This message, ma'am. That's it. And then it will not ask you many questions. Double click on agent and go to system message and then just paste it. We are telling it you have access to two tools, Google Sheets and calculators. When user asks sales, always use Google Sheet first, tool first, then calculate to some amount, show total refund and net in your reply. That's it. Nothing else. How you train your AI? It will be trained like that. So now demo 123 name was there, and let me refresh this one. And okay, it's not coming because I have not triggered my make. So now if I do trigger this one, run once, so it will collect data and it will send it here. And now I should get an email. Yeah. Your dry fruit order confirmation. Hello, demo 123. You have ordered for L1 2 kg, right? So they will be shared. So in order to make this, please make a form on Google. And we'll take 5 minutes of break here for attendance. Those who are asking for attendance is shared with all of you. Take 5 minutes to fill up the attendance. Then we'll go ahead with the next part. Fine. So now please make a form in Google. So should I also make? You just need to keep the form quite simple. You don't need a lot of details in the form. Just name, address, a radio button, and an email. That's it. So how you make a form? Again, for that you come to forms.google.com, blank form, and then you put your name here, put answer as short answer, and then address as short answer city. And then of course one of the question, if it is having multi, you can have check boxes if you want multiple choices, or radio button for one answer. Right? So just make a form, and once the form is ready, tell me. You can name your form anything. I have named it welcome Thai fruit. And then you need to do publish, and then copy the URL, shorten that URL, copy, and then paste the URL. So the moment you paste the URL, you should see a form like this. And make sure that your form is linked to responses sheet. It will be automatically there. Once you fill the form, you will see responses. So please make the form. Once the form is done, let me know. So fine. Is the form done? So once the form is done, tell me. So those who are making it, of course, it's going to take hardly 10 to 15 minutes to make this agent, since it's not very complex. There is no multi-step involvement, just simple two steps. First, data from form goes to sheet, and second, from sheet we redirect it to email. That's it. Form made. Fine. So it's a simple form here. And then responses are getting captured here in the summary sheet. Whenever somebody fills up the form, now do you get the form? You go to copy responder, shorten URL, you copy, paste the URL. That's it. So you get the responses from the Google form in the Excel sheet. So if I want to see, I can see the responses here. View in sheets. So this is my Excel sheet. And I have renamed it to dry fruits. Okay. You can rename it. So hope you all are done with the form making. So here we come. I'll go to scenarios. Create a scenario. Here I come and hit the plus button. I'll go to Google Sheet and then watch new rows. So it says two means there are two columns that needs my attention. First, I need to come here to add, sign in with Google so that I have my Google Sheet integrated. I can use the data from the sheet. Will ask you for permissions, please give it. So now Google Sheet is integrated. And then if I go with spreadsheet ID, my spreadsheet was dry fruits. And here you can see dry fruits. So it was dry fruits. And then in that, if I search for sheet name, it was order or stocks. Let me check. It is orders. Okay. Stocks I am not using, I'm using orders. So I come here and sheet name would be orders. And if I do save here, it's asking me, select one option. From which point do you want to start processing data once your scenario is running? You can process either new or existing items in your account. So if I do choose manually, then also it's fine. It will give me some options. But then, okay, I need to click it, or maybe I can do all or specific ID. So I need to put the ID. I'll do all and save it. So please configure this and then we'll add our Gmail. Do it till here. If you have any doubts, you are free to ask me. After 3 minutes, we'll be starting with another module and we'll finish that in next 5 minutes. So you might get some security alert also, but that's not a big deal. We just give permissions. It may say you allowed N8N and you allowed make for some changes. So yeah, allowing them to make changes, access our sheet. So now here we come an email, search for Gmail, fine. So here we search for send a new email. We are going to send an email, and again, make sure you integrate it, sign in with Google. I've already done it, but still I'm doing it so that it's easy for you as well. Search the account, continue, continue. And see the subject, it's asking first, it will ask for recipient email. So what is going to be the recipient email? So this will take from here. These are the fields that are there in my sheet. And where is my sheet? See, customer name, customer address, items you want, and customer email. So here it's all my email only. Can somebody please drop their email address? Can somebody please drop their email in chat? So I'll put your email maybe, so you will get an email. Of course, it's a dummy email. You will not get any dry fruits. Thank you, sir. So I got an email. So now that email will be here when I fill up the form, and you will get an email, okay? So the email would be the email that I drag and drop from here, okay? Subject. Subject would be maybe order for whatever your order is there. And then in the body, raw HTML, right? Hi, and I'll take your name from here, customer name, your order for, and then item you want. So this is your order for. For this address. And maybe I need to paste this one here. Is confirmed. Thanks. Dry fruits clean. Right? So yeah, okay. I'll take your email also. So now if I do save this one and close it. So now I've got an email ID as well. So I'll come here and maybe I'll put that email here. And of course, I'll make 2 orders, don't worry. Maybe he stays in Mumbai, I don't know. Andheri, right? East. Any other order for cashews. And if I do a submit here. So now in my responses, 1 minute here. Fayaz Mumbai Andheri East, Fayaz183@gmail.com. And now if I try to 1 minute integrate this one, I'll tell it run once. I can run it at every 15 minutes interval also. If I do run once, the operation failed with an error. Request is missing required authentication. Fine. expect what login cookie or valid authentication fine. So it says that authentication issues are there. So let me authenticate it. Continue, continue, fine. And now here, subject would be your order for. So body type would be raw HTML and content would be hi customer name. Your order for with location is confirmed. Thanks. Dry fruits. So if I save it, oops, not here, but then and if I do a refresh here, maybe. So it looks fine. And then if I close it, save it, and then, yep, there's the order sheet, submit another response. Mr. Fayaz, Mumbai, Andheri. You want almonds, maybe 2 kgs, and let me take his email ID. Attendance sheet is again shared. So if I do submit, fine. So in my sheet here, I get Mr. Fayaz, Mumbai, Andheri, almonds, and then if I want to integrate it, let me see. The operation failed with an error. Request is missing required authentication. Open logs. No, fine. The operation is that the scenario was failed. And let's see what was the authentication error. Authentication error was there, it's telling. So let's try to fix that. Because I did authentication twice. So authentication error is only there. So let's try to again delete the Google. Okay, if I run this particular module, this one only. No, this is not running only. So let me delete this module and again reconnect it. Gmail sends a new email. Subject. And then body type, raw HTML, and then hi, customer name, order, confirm. Let me want. Thanks. Dry fruit steam. Save it. So it says 1. This module is not set up. Field must not be, or recipient. Okay, fine. The recipient would be email here. So now I'll put for me only, and let's see. So it's gone from here. In the sheet, it's updated. Yeah. And last thing is, I guess if it works, works. If it doesn't work, maybe we'll have to fix it. If not today, in the next session. It worked. And let me see. Reason. Hi, my test demo. So now if I put anyone else's emails also, it will work. If I do run every 15 minutes, it works for every 15 minutes as well. So hope you got an idea. Unfortunately, before authentication was not working, but now it's working. So this is how you make it. Anyone, any doubts? Okay, and maybe for Fayyaz, I tried twice, thrice. I was not able to do. Let me do it once for Fayyaz, sir, so that he also should feel like, okay, yes, it's working. So this is the last thing that I'm doing, and then we are done for the day. Submit another response. Okay. Fayyaz bhai, Mumbai, cashew nuts, paste, submit. So here we get Fayyaz bhai. Integration here if I do run once. Yeah. So check, Fayyaz sir, have you got any email? Fine. So here we are done for the day. If there are any doubts, feel free to ask me. Or else tomorrow, I believe there's going to be a holiday. We'll be having a session on Friday. Ma'am will update you again on that.
Yeah, yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. I think we can meet by Friday.
Sure. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, so as in from Mohin, sir, we are not conducting a session by tomorrow. We are of Yugadi festival. So we are again meeting on Friday, and tomorrow's session, which we are held on Monday at 3 p.m. So as Saturday and Sunday we are not conducting any sessions. So again we are like the yes, like tomorrow's 1 day session we are conducting on Monday. I request please everyone to join the session on Monday as well at 3 p.m. The next class will be on Friday at 3 p.m. Okay. So I request please mark your attendance. I'll be sharing the attendance link once again on chat. If you are not at that, mark the attendance. Kindly mark your attendance. So as informed, tomorrow we don't have any sessions. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you for joining.